It has been a while, but welcome back everyone to Elder Scrolls Versus, where we take individuals or factions that have never had the chance to fight and pit them against one another to see who would come out on top. And today we have a deadly group of Sithis worshipping assassins versus the finest Akaviri warriors. It's the Dark Brotherhood versus the Dragonguard. The Dragonguard started out as an invading force of Saesi from Akavir, attempting to continue their work of slaying every dragon they could find, and early on they had great success doing so. That was until they came across Riemann Cyrodiil I, who they would kneel before after hearing his thumb, and thus they became the Dragonguard. They would act as bodyguards to the Emperor as well as continue their roles as dragon slaves. They would serve this purpose until the assassination of Riemann III at the hands of the Morag Tong, a group of assassins from Morrowind. They would later reform under Type Septim as the Blades. So what did the Dragonguard have in their favour? Well, aside from being an elite order of warriors and having the full support of the Riemann Empire, they had all the equipment necessary in order to hunt dragons. They had grappling hooks, ballistae, and a very interesting artifact known as the Dragon Horn, which were horns that worked similarly to the Dragonrend shout in Skyrim, grounding dragons. The main difference being that the horn would not work on a dragon if it was made from that dragon's own horn. So what about the Dark Brotherhood? Well, remember the assassination of Riemann III mentioned earlier? After that happened, the Tong would also murder his successor, which would become quite the problem for them. See, the Morag Tong was a legal assassin's guild, at least within Morrowind, but after this incident they were outlawed. What is believed to have happened next is they went to the Tribunal of Morrowind, who basically said, we'll let you keep existing if you stop worshipping Mephala and instead worship us. So they did. Unfortunately though, some members objected to this worship and left the order, thus forming the Dark Brotherhood. The other theory is that Sithis himself ordered the creation during the persecution of the Morag Tong, which is where the Night Mother comes into things, as there's a pretty well backed up theory that she is actually Mephala, but that could be its own entire video. Either way, the result is the same. The Brotherhood then continued to become more and more prominent until their decline in the 4th era. The guild has been responsible for the assassination of nobles, emperors, and common folk alike. They are exceptionally well trained. Some, like the Shadow Scales of Blackmarsh, were raised from birth to be part of the order. They are skilled in not only murder, blackmail, bribery, and espionage, all of which allowed them to survive for as long as they did. But who will survive this battle? Well, at first, I thought it was going to be quite straightforward. I figured the Dragonguard were some of the greatest warriors to ever live, so it'd be an easy victory, right? But not only was I attributing things to them that were in fact the realm of the Blades, but I really wasn't giving the Brotherhood enough credit, and these two things made it a lot closer than I would have thought. And in the end, I think the Brotherhood comes out on top. Not only have they managed to survive for far longer, but we see the Dragonguard fail to stop the assassination of Riemann III by the order the Brotherhood originated from. The Dragonguard were not versed in espionage and secrecy like the Blades would be, and I think this would lead to their downfall. I'd probably give this one to the Brotherhood 7 times out of 10. Dragonguard certainly does stand a chance, but history can't be ignored, and they have failed to stop one group of assassins already. And that is a wrap. What do you think? Is there something I missed? Leave your thoughts down below, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.